Oh, that was fun. We had to pull over. Had some camera woes, let's put it that way. Hello, everybody. My name is Colin. We're out and about in Tennessee today. Having an outstanding day. Well, when I say outstanding, I mean we had some hiccups. So originally, our day today, I'm getting in the right mode here. Hold on one second. Originally, our plan was to go to a place called Cades Cove. And that's in the Smoky Mountain National Park. And when we went up there, Pete's been there before. That's Pete's 1800 in front of me. There's this road that's off the Cades Cove loop. It's called Parsons Branch. And that road actually takes you all the way to the middle of the tail of the dragon. So we'd been riding dirt, some river crossings and all this stuff. So we were all excited, got up there, and then we see this sign that says Cades Cove closed on Wednesdays to all vehicles. What they do is every Wednesday, they open it up just for cyclists. So I was like, son of a bitch. So yeah, so unfortunately, I even went up to the ranger. I'm like, listen, I got two wheels. Does that count? And they're like, nope. They're like, you can go through, but a ranger's going to pull you over in less than a mile. I'm like, all right, that's fine. No need to be a jerk about it. So we backed out, went back down the road, and now we're taking kind of like a detour around. And the reason, normally when you come off Cades Cove, there's a place where you can get on the Foothills Parkway, and we did that earlier this week. Unfortunately, the middle section is kind of ooh, wow, this is a big old switchback. The middle section is completely closed right now. They're doing construction on it. They've just got the new section open, which we did, and then the first section. So we were going to cross over there and hit the tail of the dragon, then go to Cherohala, or Cherohala. The locals call it Cherohala. I don't know the exact pronunciation, but I believe everybody calls it Cherohala. But if it's Cherohala, there you go. So anyway, we're heading back. We're doing a detour, and we're on this road called Happy Valley Road. And this is a fun-ass road because we did this yesterday when we were trying to get around to the beginning of the new section of the Foothills Parkway. And we discovered this road. It is so much fun. It really is. Oh, look, a little tunnel. So what we're going to do now is head, and we're going to hit the tail of the dragon, which we've both done before, and take them on with the Pan Ams, and then we're going to hit Cherohala.
That feels good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm like, I just had to get going. I'm like, oh, Lord.
Back on the tail again. We're going the back way, so we're going Tennessee to North Carolina. That's what's great about places like this. We sat and talked probably to like 8 or 9 different riders throughout the country. Met some people from Idaho, Florida, Ohio, and just shooting the shit about everything. They were telling us there was a wreck up here less than like 10 miles or 10 minutes ago. And we're hoping everything's okay. The ambulance already passed when we were up on the dam. But now we're just sitting here, leisurely cruising the tail of the dragon. I tell you what, this bike does amazing in the twisties. That's one thing from this trip that I've discovered, how well this thing corners. I mean, it is kick-ass, and that's even with knobby tires, too. I'd be Pete in front of me. He has the stock tires, so I'm sure he's a lot more planted. But with these knobbies, they're not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. I've been in road mode the entire time of this trip, even on like a lot of the twisties, but I wanted to try sport mode. And Pete said he's been hitting it on a lot of these roads, like the Snake and the other ones that we've hit so far. Yeah, what a difference, man. I mean, road mode is nice. Hey, look, there's a sheriff. That's probably the dude that, this is where they wrecked. So we're coming up here. We were talking about it a minute ago. Ambulance came, but hopefully everything is okay with this guy. Ouch. Hopefully. Hate to see that. But back to the tires though, these, even though they're knobbies, they do quite well on the road, surprisingly. Killboy.com, there you go, taking my picture. One thing with sport mode though, it is twitchy on this bike. You got to get used to it because I always ride road. Very rarely I ride sport because honestly by me, where I live, I don't really need to. But when you get on these roads, what a difference. I mean, you just touch the throttle and it goes. I think it was about 3 years ago I rode my Street Glide Special on this. It was the first time I've ever done the Dragon. I remember taking it easy. In 3 years, I've learned a little bit. Seems to be I'm a much more aggressive rider now than I used to be. But taking it, even with that Street Glide and the way it's geared, compared to this is just night and day. I mean, I love taking it on this road, but this is so much more fun. Not a lot of waving going on this road, I'll tell you that. You gotta concentrate too damn much. And a lot of people say this, this is like a bucket list road. And I do agree with that, it is a bucket list, but from riding a lot of the different roads this last week, I still think Back of the Dragon is better in my opinion, and the Snake. The Snake is amazing. I actually say the Snake is better than the Back of the Dragon. Just from a intensity standpoint, I think the views from the Back of the Dragon are amazing. The tail is fun. It's all technical. I mean, like you're seeing right now, it's just all curves. What is it, 326? Is that what it is in 11 miles, something like that? But still, nonetheless, this is a great road, but it's not, our original plan today was not to ride this because we've done it, but I'm kind of glad we did on this bike. I think this is common sense, but riding this during the week is probably a little bit more prudent than riding it on the weekends. There's absolutely hardly anybody on this road today, so I guess I was not going to Parsons Branch Road. This worked out for us. Oh no, and as I say that, I got stuck behind a car. Or I'm going to get stuck behind him in just a second. Come on, pull over. Attaboy. We're coming to the end of the Dragon. It's a definite fun road to ride. I thoroughly enjoy it. Even though I did say earlier it's probably not one of my top roads, it's great. It's a great road, but there are other out there that I dig more because of the scenery. I think that's what my style is more, is like doing twisties and enjoying the views around. Not just all technical riding. Kind of like to have a mix. We are done. We could say we rode the tail of the Dragon on the Pan Ams, and now we're heading to Cherohala. We've been riding the Cherohala, whatever you want to call it, the last 20 miles. It's not bad. It reminds me a lot of the Blue Ridge Parkway and Skyline Drive up in Virginia. A lot of sweepers just like this. Pretty simple riding, nothing technical about it at all. Well, I was talking to Pete, who's right in front of me right there. He came here, I think, 7 or 8 years ago, and he said a lot of the scenic overlooks they have, the trees have grown so high, you can't really see anything. I think we've stopped at like 3 or 4 of them, and not so much. I mean, you see a nice tree and all, but you can't really look out. So a lot of the views are just kind of like this, like tree-lined roads, and then you'll have maybe a couple second shot of the mountains. It's still a pretty ride, but he was just saying a long time ago it was a lot better because the trees hadn't grown and they haven't cut them down. The roads, though, roads are in good shape. and hardly any traffic. And I don't know if that's just because of the day, but what he was telling me is this really isn't a super popular road. Not a lot of people ride this, which is fine by me. I'm enjoying it. So we're going to keep going here, and then we're going to end up close to a place called Tellico Plains. And after we get there, we're going to find some freaking coffee, because we ate some food, and you know how you get after you get food. I need to get my second win, so I need to get a Snickers and a coffee, and I'll be freaking golden. And after that, we are going to wrap up and head home. We got about a 2-hour ride to the cabin. So our entire day today, we started at, I think, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're probably going to get home about 8:30. So we're looking at a 12-hour day. That's a good day right there. That's a definite good day, and I've had an absolute blast. So at the end of every video, I do Harley trivia, so I'll give you one today. So the term 1%er, where did that come from? There's this city that had an event many, many years ago, and the term 1%er came out of that city. What's the name of that city? All right, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this day. I've had an absolute blast today doing all these different roads. You know, it didn't work out for Parsons Creek, but doing the tail and then coming through here and enjoying this and having an awesome lunch, life is good. Now get out there and ride. Be well, and I'll talk to you guys soon.